Okay, I'm gonna do my October 2017 vinyl haul for pop music. I recommend, if you want to get through my videos, play them at 1.25 speed. You can still understand me and stuff, and you'll get through the video faster. And I don't know, maybe it'll get people to, maybe it'll get you through to the end of the video, if you're interested in, what I purchased. I'm gonna do a top 5 of the pop records that I bought. Kind of see how that works out. So I'm gonna do like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 of, like, maybe my favorite ones that I bought that month. And the first one I bought at a thrift store, and that is the Claudine Look of Love record. Got this for 50 cents. This is actually a pretty good record. It's got a bunch of covers on it. Several Beatles covers that she did on here. And what did she do? She did When I'm 64, Good Day Sunshine. Yeah, and she did The Look of Love from Casino Royale. She did I Love How You Love Me, which is Phil Spector. I forget which band did it, but it might have been the Paris Sisters, I think. And Claudine is most famous for shooting her husband. I believe it was her husband or her boyfriend, who was a gold medal skier, and going to trial for potential, like, they thought maybe she might have done it on purpose, but I believe she got off on the trial, and she said it was an accident. But yeah, that's kind of the thing that she's most famous for besides her music. I have like 2 or 3 of other records. I think I have 3 total. She's a French singer. So she sings almost all these songs in French or partially French. And it's just kind of like easy listening kind of thing. It's really cool though. I kind of like it. I really do like it. So I actually listened to it today. It's on A&M. And yeah, it's a pretty good record. Worth 50 cents, I think. And that was, like, I guess my 5th favorite record that I bought in October 2017. The 4th record that I bought, 4th favorite, is another pop record. These are all pop records, so this should be really no surprise that it's in the pop section. Is the Katy Perry Teenage Dream. This is a pretty good record for a pop record. And yeah, was just kind of getting into pop, kind of modern pop music. I have the other Katy Perry album too, Prism, I think it's called. Yeah, this one has Teenage Dream, Last Friday Night, California Girls featuring Snoop Dogg. Firework is on here as well. Yeah, pretty good record. I got it on white vinyl. And mine is defective, and I'll be honest with you. The last song on side D has a huge scratch in it. And on white vinyl, it's really hard to see it. So I didn't notice it until I played it, and I started, hearing a pop every, revolution. I'm like, what the hell? And I was kind of stuck with it at that point. I didn't want to bother taking it back or nothing. And that last song, it's a good song. It's just kind of like a slow song. Kind of wish it was more upbeat song, because if it was, then that noise would be a lot less. But I can listen to every other song but that one, or if I do listen to that song, I just have to deal with the popping pretty much through the whole song. It's kind of a bummer on that, because I think this album goes for a decent amount, maybe 50, 60 bucks or something like that. But yeah, and this came out August 24th, 2010. And that Claudine record came out in October 67. So it's a late 60s record, it has that kind of 60s, vibe to it, yeah. Anyway, Katy Perry, 4th favorite, I suppose, album that I bought. in pop. This one's really good. This is my third favorite. This one came out March 1973, and this is Gladys Knight and the Pips. And this is an album called Neither One of Us. Yeah, Neither One of Us. And that's referring to a breakup. You know, neither one of us want to break up, but we got to break up. This is a really good soul record. Gladys Knight has a really great voice on this, really soulful, obviously, really emotional voice. There's a song on here called This Child Needs Its Father, which is a really, really good song. It has a lot of violins in that song. It has a really cool feel to it. The rest of it is just kind of regular soul, you know, what you would expect, I guess. But it's a really good album. And yeah, it's my third favorite pop record that I bought in 2017 of October. Yeah, it came out 73. That was the year I was born. This actually came out on March, a few months before I was born. Yeah, so I'm aging myself here. But yeah, good record. Third best. Third favorite. My second favorite album that I got, this one came out July 25th, 1989, and it is Paul's Boutique from the Beastie Boys. This has a quadruple gatefold. Probably not going to be able to... Yeah, there we go. Oh. And yeah, this is a bit much for this because it is only one record. So this is kind of unnecessary, I suppose. It's a cool thing to have, you know, like this is the only album I have that's like this, I think, that's a quadruple gatefold like that. And I just got it in black. This is a really cool record. The history of this record, if you don't know, I'm sure everybody does, is it's samples. I mean, this is like right before, you know, they started cracking down on bands and stuff for using samples, you know, in rap music in particular. And the Dust Brothers, I want to say it's the Dust Brothers. I'll correct myself if I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, they did a bunch of samples for every single song on here. And there's like, you know, it's kind of respected for that. And the hit on here, I think, was Hey Ladies. And it's a pretty good rap album. I like the Beastie Boys. I like this album. And it is my second favorite album of pop records that I bought in 2017 of October. And my favorite, and I just listened to this again, I love this record. I like the movie too. Kid of the 80s, so Pretty in Pink soundtrack. When I first started collecting vinyl, like this is still within the first year of me collecting vinyl, this was on my list of albums that I really, really wanted to get. I had, you know, seen these movies a ton of times. I had known all the songs, and I do like the 80s pop music from this era. So I really, really wanted to get this album, and it comes on the A&M with the pink. And yeah, it's just a great record. Of course, OMD, If You Leave Me, Pretty in Pink from Psychedelic Furs. Just great stuff. The Smiths is on here. And John Hughes, you know, he really, the movie and the music, they always went together. You know, he really thought about everything that he wanted to do. You know, as far as the music in the film, you know, he wasn't not thinking about the music when he was making these movies. And I think that's important. You know, some artists or some, you know, and it also, it being that it's a soundtrack of artists and stuff like that. It's not just a musical soundtrack. You know, picking songs and stuff like that. Like I think James Gunn does a really good job. Edgar Wright does a great job. You know, there's a lot of Quentin Tarantino does really, really good. And I think John Hughes is up there with those guys as far as picking great songs for their movies and their soundtracks. Yeah, really, really, really good stuff here. I love this album. So it was my favorite album that I purchased in 2017. Now I'm just going to go real quick through some other ones here that I bought. This is the oldest record that I have. This is from 1957. I got this at the thrift store too. This is Julie London. Julie. Just black vinyl, 1957. This is I believe this is the oldest record that I own in my collection. Some really cool pictures on here. A real cool picture of Julie on there. It's kind of a famous record. You know, you see this all the time at the stores. It's pretty good. I think she sings in, I don't know if she sings all in English or not. I can't remember. Yeah, just a real good, you know, laid back singer, you know, with a band kind of album. Next one is from 1958. This is the second oldest record that I have. This is Abbey Lane, Be Mine Tonight, with Tito Puente and his orchestra. This is a fun record. I believe she's Spanish, and she sings in Spanish. There's some really cool pictures on here, too, of her modeling dresses and stuff like that, getting ready to have a good time with maybe her boyfriend or her husband. But yeah, this is a good record. Black vinyl, of course, RCA Victor. Yeah, second oldest record I got. I got this for 50 cents as well. My collection, this album's in great condition too. Both those 1950s records that I have are in really, really good condition. They play great. This one is 1969. This is a compilation, a bubblegum compilation from Buddha Records called The Naked. It says, Volume 1, Bubblegum Music is the Naked Truth. And this is just pure pop. You know, this 1910 Fruit Gum Company. 123 Red Light is on here. Ohio Express with Chewy Chewy, Yummy Yummy Yummy. Lemon Pipers and Shadow of Night. Great bubblegum stuff. If you're not familiar with bubblegum, it's just like, you know, super duper sweet, you know, sing-along lyrics. This is like, I guess you could consider this kind of power pop or pop anyway. It's like incredibly pop music, but in a rock vein, you know. So yeah, they just called it bubblegum music, and like it became so saccharine, you know, that people, you know, you just felt like your teeth were rotting out because it was just so sweet and sugary and sing-alongy. Really good stuff though. Good comp. This one I got 50 cents as well. November 16, 1972. This is Carly Simon. She just got in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, so that's pretty cool. This album has You're So Vain on it. It's on the Elektra. It's pretty good. I don't think my copy is that great. I think it has, I don't know how good this copy is. I haven't listened to this album, but probably once since I bought it. Probably should pop it on. See how much I like it. But yeah, You're So Vain is on here, which is good. Faster Pussycat redid that song on their Greatest Hits album. I wish it was like a bonus track on something else. The next album I got, another 50 center, came out December 20th, 1979. Christopher Cross. This is some yacht rock for you. You know, you should be able to get this record for 50 cents to $2. You know, I wouldn't spend more than that. Dollar bin. Mine's in good shape too. Got the inner sleeve with the lyrics. It says Run Like the Wind on it, which is a song about, or Ride Like the Wind, which is a song about, I believe he's going to Mexico because he did something bad. So he's got to get out of town. Probably selling drugs. Maybe he murdered somebody. I don't know, but he's got to ride like the wind to get out of America and head to Mexico on his boat, of course. And these guys just came out the box set recently, this week, I think. October 16th, 1981. This is the Human League. This is the album Dare. This album's all right. Not my favorite. I can't even remember Don't You Want Me is on here. Yeah. Human League. This is all right. It's aight. Yeah. All right. That's enough for the Human League. Anyway, here's another one. Culture Club. This came out in 1983, July 25th. This is the one with all the hits on it. Karma Chameleon, It's a Miracle, Black Money is good. Church of the Poison Mind is a great song. Yeah, this is a great album. This copy's in really good shape, 50 center. Or this might have been a $1 record, actually, at Lunchbox. Yeah, I think it was a $1 record. And it had the insert, so a lot of those $1 records don't have inserts, so when you find them, that's kind of cool, you know, because then if you have one without, you know, maybe you can just spend $1 just to get the insert, and I don't know, maybe you're getting a better copy too. This one I got for 50 cents at the thrift store, and I put this in my pop section. June 6, 1986. This is the second. This is Genesis with Phil Collins singing, and this is Invisible Touch. This album is like basically mint. It has the embossed cover too, so yeah, this is good stuff. This has Invisible Touch, Tonight, 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 Land of Confusion, Into Deep, and you know, every song in here was a hit, I think, almost. So yeah, that's it. Invisible Touch. Genesis. I kind of like I like the prog stuff better, but I'll listen to this album because it's, you know, it's a pop record. I like sing-along stuff. I like pop music. I like popular music. All right, that's it. This is a short one. Good. I went quick enough. There wasn't a lot of pop records that I got in this month, so they just didn't come up. All right, I will make some more videos for November 2017, and if I think of anything else to make. Thanks, and watch these videos at a faster speed so that you can get through them all. Thanks. Bye.